Okay guys, so here's just a quick video of the fish tank. As you can see, the Oscars are there in the 55. My cat is down here. Excuse me. They moved the little baby fry back into that back corner again. They're getting pretty big, they're about doubled in size, even though they're still minuscule. You can kind of see that one little black dot right there up above next to the silicone. That's one of them. But there's a good 50, I bet, at least. But they used them over here. She had them over there. Actually, had them on this rock. Then she had put them back there, and then she put them over here, and then she put them back there. And they've been all over the place. And they did not like me by the tank. But yeah, these guys are doing pretty good. Clean out the tank, put the canister filter on here, and then I have the 4 power filters up there. So yeah, the tank is doing pretty darn good. It's crystal clear. They still haven't cleared up that hole in the head, but it's not. It's getting a little bit better, I think, with the canister filter. I don't think it's gotten any worse. So that's good, because it was getting really bad there for a while. But I mean, this guy at school, he has a 50-gallon with 2 Oscars at about 6 inches apiece or so. Filthiest tank ever, and it's maybe, he says he maybe cleaned it 3 times a year, if that. And they did not have hole in the head, so why do mine? Because I take great care of my fish tanks. My other Oscar doesn't have this. My other Oscar in the 75 doesn't have hole in the head, and he was in the same tank with these guys. And when they were over in that tank over there, that's not set up anymore. And they were all 3 of the Oscars were in the same tank, 55 together. And these 2 had hole in the head, but he didn't. And these 2 still have hole in the head, and he still doesn't. So I don't know if it's just like something with them or what. But as you can see, he doesn't have hole in the head. And that's a terrible, there we go, that's a little bit better. He doesn't have hole in the head. He's a happy, healthy fish that Paku won't stop splashing over the tank. I'm going to getting rid of him here shortly. I don't know when, it's whenever I get around to it, but he's starting to become aggressive, and he's eating a lot, and he just is screwing up my goldfish too much. And my goldfish won't ever outgrow this tank. He gets maybe about 1 foot long at max. This Paku's already at about 1 foot long, and he's going to get to 3 feet long before he stops growing. So I obviously cannot keep a fish that big in a tank this small. Even though I'm getting 180 gallon, it's not meant for the Paku. It's going to be for native fish, like the bluegills. So he's going to have to be going shortly. You can see the sumps running down here. It's doing good and everything. It's just a test sump for my science project. You can see I need to fill it back up with water. I have a little 500 gallon per hour wave maker in there, and then I have a 300 gallon per hour Maxi Jet that does a little water pumps back the water into the tank, which is maybe doing, I don't know, 200 gallons per hour at the head height and everything. It's slowed down since I've set it up because it's obviously gotten clogged with debris like algae and stuff that's built up inside the impeller. So, I mean, once I clean that out, though, once I clean out the little impeller, it should be back up to about 200 gallons per hour. It's probably maybe doing 150, 175 right now. Which, I mean, it's not that bad for just a water pump idling around and for a science project. Actually, for my science project, out of about 300 people, I got 2nd place. So, that's pretty good because I did as a good science project comparing canister filters, power filters, and sumps. And sumps, obviously, are better, and my hypothesis was that they would be better, and the outcome is, depending on what you like, if you don't like noise, then they're not for you, but if you want something that's easy to change out, and you don't have to take completely down, like a canister filter, and it can hold just as much media, and it has a wet-dry system built into it, the sump's obviously going to be the best one. So, and I don't mind the noise, and yes, and I just prefer it because it's simpler to maintain, so I ended up saying that sumps would be the best, canister filters would be next best if you like the noise, and then power filters are the worst because they don't have as much a biological standpoint. Like, I mean, you can modify them to have a lot of biological bacteria growth in them, but I mean, they just really can't put as much stuff in it as you can in canister filter or sumps, so I mean, there's not really arguing with that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It's just a quick update, notifying you that I got 2nd place. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If you already subscribed, push thumbs up. If you like the video, comment, say if you like it. If you don't like it, if you want me to do something different. And yeah, see you next video, guys. Adios.